it's all been done before. And if you could only let it be, you would see I like you the way you are. When we're driving in your car and you're talking to me one-on-one, but you become somebody else around everyone else. You're watching your back like you can't relax. You're trying to be cool, you look like a fool to me. Tell me why you had to go make things so complicated. I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. A life's like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you...
Chapter 43. Complications. In the morning, the party headed out for the cave entrance by the giant stone. Jilgrath said the 4 magic words, and they all went inside, and Belfin rolled the die, and it came up a 4, which was the purple portal. So he rolled it again, and it came up a 7, which was the blue portal. Jack, purple, blue. Wait, we've gone there already. That was where we found all the treasure and fought those giant zombies. Lightmane, okay, so let's go there again. Jack, why? Lightmane, because the die came up purple, blue, so maybe there's something there again. So they went purple, purple, blue, but the room was empty. Jack, I don't think there's anything here. Wish another chest was here, but I guess that's wishful thinking on my part. Roll the die again, or should we just pick a portal? Belfin rolled the die again, as Jack was saying that, and it came up a 7 again, and then a 5, which was the red portal. Jack, checking his notes again. Oh wait, I said that the wizard's tower was red. I don't know why I wrote that on my notes. We've never gone blue-red before. Blue-blue is the magical lake, and the sign there said the wizard's tower is at the other end of the lake. No clue why I wrote red down. Nightwind, wait, are you saying that you made a mistake? He said, acting like he was shocked. Dalma, Jack, I thought you didn't make mistakes. Everybody looked at Dalma with a surprised look on their faces. Jack, Dalma, did you just use sarcasm, or were you being serious? I can't tell. Dalma, I was hoping that was sarcasm, but if it wasn't, then I was being serious, since I don't remember you ever making any mistakes with your notes before. Everybody started laughing as they all went blue, blue, red, and found themselves outside in grasslands next to a huge lake. There was a small wooden sign in the middle of the portals. As they were looking around, they all noticed, far off in the distance, what appeared to be a tower. Teneth, the sign is written in the human tongue. It says, Behold the wizard's tower. The only way to get to the wizard's tower is with the magical boat. There is no other way. So there's 2 sets of portals that take us to this lake? That seems odd, doesn't it? Jack, you think that's odd? I had written down that it was blue and red, and here we are. Not sure what to make of that. Nightwind, smiling. Lucky guess. Jack, except that I wasn't guessing. I accidentally wrote down red for some reason. Nightwind, who knows? But here we are. Can you make anything out, Lightmane? Lightmane, no, other than it's a very big tower. I wonder what's there. Guess we'll find out eventually, but again, why does the boat have to be magical? I can see that walking won't work, as the terrain clearly prevents it. The lake appears to be the only way to get there, but why do we need a magical boat? What would happen if we tried using a regular boat? Nightwind, well, if we find a regular boat, we'll try it. No reason to stay here now, though, so roll the die again, Belfin. Belfin, already did. I rolled a 1 and a 4, so pink, purple. Jack, checking his notes again. We've been there too. That's where we fought those lizard men. Do you want to go there again? Lightmane, not really, but if we're following the die roll, then I feel like we should. They went pink, pink, purple, but there were no lizardmen. The weapon racks were still there, though, but they didn't bother taking any of them. Shinfia, I'm interested in practicing with these weapons, but I feel like we should leave them here. Hey, Jack, want to try fighting me with one of them? Jack, practice fighting with weapons that can cut us? I think we should just practice with a staff. Shinfia, okay, but I want to try wielding them for a little bit. You all okay with that? Shinfia practiced, and everyone really enjoyed watching how skillful she was with them. Raisha, I think you'd beat me in a tournament. Pretty sure I'd end up on the floor in no time. Shinfia smiled. Belfin rolled the die again. 4 and 3. So purple, green. Have we been there? Jack checked his notes again. No, we've only gone purple, blue, which was where the treasure and those zombies were. Raisha, well, if this is more treasure, I say forget the die and let's try all the other portals next. Latia, oh, here's hoping there are 8 treasure rooms in here. But I'm sure that's also wishful thinking on my part. But maybe there's 2 treasure rooms and we're about to find the other one. To which everybody smiled. As they came through the blue portal, they found themselves in another octagon-shaped room. But in the center of the room was a life-size statue of a naked man. The statue was made out of some type of metal. He was well-muscled and looked like he was engaged in some kind of game or activity. There was a small sign next to him, but no one recognized the language. Shinfia, not being able to resist. I think you guys should all take turns getting naked and stand by the statue, and us girls will vote on who has the better body, you or the statue. What do you think, girls? Latia, as the girls were all laughing. Sounds good. Who will go first? Jack, if the next room we enter has a statue of a naked woman, you girls will do the same, yes? Shinfia, quickly trying to move on. Oh, look, a statue of a naked man. I wonder what this is all about. Anyone got any ideas? Jack, smiling now. I didn't think so. Jack cast comprehend languages. I still can't read the words, so I'm guessing that means it's magical. Lightmane, I just cast detect magic, and both the sign and the statue are magical, but the spell isn't telling me what type of magic is involved. Jograth walked up to the statue. Hello? Do you talk? I guess it doesn't talk. Anyone got any other ideas? Dalma came over. What a beautiful statue. She felt like touching it, so she put her hand on its hand, wanting to see how it felt. But the moment she did, the statue punched her in her face hard, and she fell to the ground, motionless. Yola. Fina, you detect evil in the area. Tina. So what does that mean exactly? Do I just sense that evil is nearby? Yolo. Yes. You're not sure where or what it is, just that it's near. Sheila. We all look around. Do we see anything moving in the forest? Ilana. Hey, it's my turn to be the caller. Sheila. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Ilana. Do we see or hear anything? Yolo. No. Bale. Even with my elven eyesight and Harlan's superior hearing, we don't notice anything? Yolo. Nope. Ilana. I think we should just keep moving then. So unless anybody objects, we keep moving through the forest. Yolo. Several seconds later, a creature comes up behind Burke and attacks you. Yolo rolled a 10-sided die, where everyone could see it, and it came up a 5. He has a +3 bonus to his attack, so that's an 8. You need to make a defense roll using your rear defense. Moradin. My rear defense is just a 1, so I have to roll an 8 or higher to avoid the attack, right? Yolo. Yep. Moradin rolled his 10-sided die, and it came up a 4. Darn, he hit me. I've got 8 hit points. How much damage did he do? Ilana. Can we all attack back? Yolo. Perhaps, but right now, the only attack that's happening is at Burke. He's wielding a short sword, and he's stabbing you in the back, so his attack does double damage. So I'm going to roll 2 6-sided dice. He has a +1 damage bonus too. YOLO rolled a 6 and a 3. 9 plus 1 equals 10 points of damage, which puts you at -2 hit points. Burke falls. Moradin, darn it! Come on, guys, kill this guy. YOLO, he turns to flee. So in order to get a fleeing shot, you'll need to roll higher than him on a d10, and he gets +3 to his roll. Sheila, wow, this guy's quick. If we fail, we can try a missile attack, right? YOLO, if you have a weapon ready that you can throw, yes. If you don't, maybe. YOLO rolled his 10-sided die, and it came up a 7. You need a 10 to have a shot at attacking back. You can add your dex bonus to the roll, though. Bale, if he gets away, can't I run after him? YOLO, of course you can. Did anyone roll a 10 or higher? Tina, higher? How can I roll higher than a 10? YOLO, smiling, by adding your dex bonus. Tina, oh, okay. You said roll higher than a 10, so I was confused. YOLO, sorry about that. I meant your adjusted roll. Tina, well, I rolled a 9. How do I know if I have a bonus? YOLO, your dexterity is 14, so you get a +1 bonus, so you did it. Everyone else failed to roll a 10 or higher, and YOLO just looked at Tina. Tina's luck continues. Roll your attack now. Tina, which die do I roll again? I'm sorry, I've never rolled dice before and really don't know what I'm doing. YOLO, don't worry about it, Tina. We play this game to have fun, so just relax and have fun. Your attack roll is made with a d10. Here, let me make his defense roll so you'll know what you need to hit him. YOLO rolled a 7. His leather armor and his dexterity bonus raises that to a 10, but you're making a fleeing shot, so you get a +2 bonus to your attack roll. Tina, darn, I rolled just a 6, so I missed, right? Kurth, no, you hit. Tina, what? How could I hit? Kurth, because you get attack bonuses. Tina, attack bonuses? YOLO, here guys, let me explain. You get a +2 bonus to your attack roll because he's fleeing. Tina, okay, but that's just an 8. I'm so confused. YOLO, it's okay, Tina. Just relax and let me explain it to you. Your 17 strength and 14 dexterity gives you a +2 bonus to your attack roll, so that brings your attack up to a 10, and ties go to the attacker, so you hit. Sheila, oh, I'm binding Burke's wounds. Hopefully you won't die now, Burke. Moradin, I'm at -2, so the odds are I won't. Right, YOLO? YOLO rolled a die. If Drana wasn't a cleric with healing and herbalism, you'd be at -3 now. But Drana knows what she's doing, so for now, you're stable. I'm letting you all know that this guy has 10 hit points. So Tina, with your +2 damage bonus, you'll need to roll an 8 to drop him. But if she doesn't drop him now, his chances of getting away from all of you are very good, because he's quick. But I'll still give you all a shot at firing a weapon if you have one in hand already that you can throw. But otherwise, he's probably going to get away. Tina, go ahead and roll your damage. Tina, okay. It says here that my longsword does 1 to 8 points of damage. Tina rolled an 8-sided die, and it came up an 8. YOLO, okay then, so much for that. Well guys, thanks to Fina, you all just killed the rogue who just robbed you. Moradin, that was Turk, he said, sounding excited. YOLO, yep, I was going to try to make him your nemesis. He was just going to attack Burke quickly and then flee. But Fina is just too lucky, it seems. Burke, bind his wounds so he doesn't die. Then we can interrogate him later. YOLO, Burke is unconscious. Moradin, oh, so I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, sorry. YOLO, that's okay. But from now on, when your character falls unconscious or dies, no talking, okay? Moradin, got it. Wait, you just mean that our character can't talk. We can still talk, right? YOLO, of course. but don't manipulate that. Role play properly, or I'll make you wish you had, he said, sounding menacing. Sheila, Drana says, hey, from now on, whenever we knock someone unconscious, let's consider binding their wounds in case we want to interrogate them for some reason. Yolo, giving Sheila a look and then sounding very dramatic. All of a sudden, a lightning bolt comes down out of the sky and hits Drana for 30 points of damage. Sheila, shocked now. What? Why did you do that? Yolo, smiling now. Just kidding, dear. Sheila, oh, I see. So as the dungeon master, you can pretend to kill all of us anytime you want, right? Yolo, continuing to mess with Sheila. I sure can. Sheila, well then, maybe I will become a dungeon master one day, just so I can pretend to kill all of you whenever I feel like it. That sounds like fun. Yolo, still smiling. It is. But all these rules are confusing Tina, which is why I didn't get into rules with you all when we first played. So now we're going to play the game organically, just like we did before, so that Tina can experience this game without any dice rolls and no rules to worry about. Tina, organically? We're going to play this game organically? What does that mean? Yolo, it means that you're going to experience this game using just your imagination. And it also means that I'm going to take you on an adventure. Yolo smiled, so Tina smiled. And then everyone else smiled too. Horrified at seeing the statue punch Dalma in her face, they all ran over to her. Jograth, she's out cold. Try casting some healing spells on her. Tenneth, I'll try casting Cure Moderate Wounds. If that spell doesn't work, I think we have a Cure Critical Wounds spell on a scroll. Raisha, yes, we do. I have it. Tenneth cast his spell, but Dalma was still unconscious, so Raisha got the scroll out of her backpack and tried casting it. Eventually, Dalma regained consciousness. What happened? Latia, the statue punched you in the face and knocked you out. Are you okay now? Does anybody know what the sign says? Dalma, I'm not sure. I feel woozy. Jack, I just cast Read Magic. The sign says the following. Behold, the statue of temporary gifts. Touching the statue in different places will yield different results, some good, some bad, but all gifts are temporary. So if you wish to tempt fate, touch it and see what happens. Where it says all gifts are temporary, the word gifts is in quotes. So I guess punching you in the face, Dalma, was the statue's gift to you. Dalma, lovely. Jack, hey, you're really getting the hang of sarcasm. I'm impressed. Maybe the statue just knocked some sense into you. Dalma, Jack, when I'm fully recovered from having the crap knocked out of me, you are so going to get it. Lightmane, looking surprised. Wow, Dalma, you're starting to sound like a human. Lightmane's comment got everyone laughing. After a little while, Dalma felt good enough to get back on her feet. She was still a little wobbly, though, so she decided to sit on the stone floor instead. Jack, so, does anyone else feel like tempting fate by touching the statue? Shinfia, after seeing it punch Dalma in the face like that? No, thank you. Jack, yeah, but it said that some results are good and everything is temporary regardless. So I think I'm going to try touching it. Just not sure where I should touch it. Jack thought for a bit, while everyone else just watched. I'm going to try touching his head. Here goes nothing. Everyone felt nervous as Jack touched the statue's head. A few moments later, though, and a small white stone appeared above his head, and started spinning around it. Just then, everyone heard a male voice. "Congratulations, you have just received the pearly white ion stone. While it remains, your wounds will regenerate much faster than normal." Jack: "An ion stone? What's an ion stone?" Raisha: "There's a stone spinning around your head. I have a mirror in my backpack. Here, I'll show it to you. Just give me a sec." She got the small mirror out of her backpack and showed Jack the stone. "Wow! Look at how it spins around like that. So this stone will cause my wounds to regenerate quickly? How awesome is that? I wonder how long it will remain. I guess I'll find out eventually. Who else wants to try touching it now? Heck, maybe I'll try again." Belfin: "I'll try, but I can't reach its head, so I'm going to try touching its foot." Belfin touched the statue's right foot, and a pair of beautiful boots appeared next to him, and the voice spoke again. "Congratulations, you have just received a pair of boots of speed. While they remain, you can now run twice as fast as you could before." Belfin: "Boots of speed? Wow!" He took off his boots and put on the boots of speed and started running around, and everyone was amazed at how fast he could go. "Man, I wish these items were permanent. These boots are great." Nightwind: I'd sure like a pair of boots of speed." Nightwind touched the statue's right foot, and another pair of boots appeared, and the voice repeated what it just said. But when he put them on and tried to run, he could only run half as fast as he normally could. "What's going on? Why can't I run fast?" He tried to take them off, but couldn't. "Uh-oh, they won't come off." Tenneth: "Raisha and I can pray for a remove curse spell. That should get rid of them." Raisha: "Oh, good idea, Tenneth. Let's rest and pray for that spell." But when they tried to rest, they weren't able to. It felt just like it did when they were in the caverns, where they rescued Garlon and Farnish, when they felt like they were stuck in time or something. Tenneth: "What the heck is going on? Why can't we rest?" Shinfia, thinking to herself: "I wonder if touching its leg will give me something that will give me the ability to kick better." But when she touched the statue's right leg, it kicked her in her left leg hard. She screamed as she fell to the floor in pain. Dalma, though still not feeling good, cast one of her healing spells on Shinfia. It seemed to help a little, but not much, so Raisha and Latia also cast a healing spell on her, which also helped a little, but not enough, as she was still in pain and couldn't walk. Dalma: "My head is still hurting, guys. I don't feel right. I think I need to..." She passed out, and as she fell, her head hit the stone floor. Jack: "Since we can't rest here for some reason, let's get them to the shrine here. That should heal them, and you can get those spells to remove those boots off of Nightwind." Lightmane: "Good idea, Jack. What portals do we go through?" Jack: "Brown, blue. Someone help me carry Shinfia, and how about you girls carry Dalma?" But as Jack said that, he heard Raisha scream. When everybody looked at her, wondering why she screamed, they saw her staring at Jograth. But when they saw Jograth, they almost all screamed too. Jograth: "Ray, what's wrong? Hey, what's wrong with my voice? Why do I sound like a girl?" Jograth saw that everyone was staring at him with a shocked look on their faces. "Why are you all staring at me like that? What in the world is wrong with my voice?" But then Jograth noticed that his hands and arms looked different, and that's when he realized that he also had breasts. "It told me to touch it," he said, panicking. "Why did it tell me to touch it?" Jograth, now a female half-orc, grabbed the statue's privates. Again. "Turn me back! Damn you! Turn me back!" he said, screaming.
I'm
met her in a club down in Old Soho, where you drink champagne and it tastes like Coca-Cola. C-O-L-A, cola. She walked up to me and she asked